Yeah, I'm not okay with this. Hello! Oh, I'm so glad you can talk. Are you hungry? I'll never be hungry again. Well, if you are, you can just... No, I'm good. Call me. Gary, I'm so glad you called. There's a Cronenbergian nightmare in my kitchen. I think it's supposed to be like a honeypot ant. Oh, I should probably explain what those are. So, something pretty interesting about ants is the different types of morphs a member of the same species can be. You know, like workers, soldiers, majors, and queens are all incredibly different but are still part of the same species. You following me so far? Okay, good. So honeypot ants also have this unique and disturbing to think about morph called repletes, and what role repletes fill is partially due to sanitation. Ant colonies are pretty dang susceptible to disease transmission, and are you ready to hear the hottest take of the century? Diseases are bad. So the honeypot ants decided that just throwing all their food in a large pile is kind of grody, and their solution to this problem was absolutely disgusting, but in a sanitary way. So you may not have known, but ants are actually super into agriculture, specifically cow ranching. You see, there are these little green bean bugs called aphids, and they eat a lot of plant juice, which is really high in sugar, so much so that they actually poop sugar water, and by golly do ants love sugar water and have low standards. So an ant colony will just kind of chill out amongst the aphids and protect them while slurping up some nice butt syrup. So what repletes do is let go of all dignity and just chug aphid butt like a college student with cheap beer, until they become really heckin' thick. They then drag themselves back into the ant colony and just kind of chill out on the walls, until one ant's tummy gets a little grumbly. It then walks up to the replete, and the food is transferred through a process called trophallaxis, which is, imagine if making out came with a meal? I feel like I'm giving some of the more deviant corners of the internet some really bad ideas. But I guess that is certainly a way to solve the sanitation problem in your food storage. Why does nature have to come up with the most disgusting way to solve a problem? Also, apparently these ants taste really good and are regularly eaten by the people who live near the ant colonies, which, like, from my own personal experience, honestly, ant and termite grubs actually taste kinda good. So, yeah, I'm in. Anyways, thanks for listening to my home emergency crisis. I should probably go and check if they're still there. Hello! Yep, I'm calling the cops.